probably can't tell just by looking at me, but I was at Walmart yesterday. And while I was there, I saw this really cool shirt. Not this one. The shirt said, "Does my big fat belly make me look fat?" Fun. I thought I'd get it, but I couldn't. The shirt was too small. So I got this one instead. I have some mental health issues. I have high anxiety and I don't like too much attention drawn to me. Just kidding, I totally love anxiety. I struggle a bit with body image. I'm kind of like a cheerleader that's let herself go. Yay, fat. A couple years ago I had a breast reduction, and if I had any idea that my belly was this big, I would have left my boobs alone. It's been 4 days without a smoke and nobody's been hurt. I had to pull the patch off my mouth before I came up here. And cigarettes, they're like gold now. They're hiding them in the stores because if you can't see them, they're not really there, you know, like that. And today, a girl came up to me, and she was about 15, maybe 12, you can hardly tell these days. And she asked me if I'd buy her some smokes. And I'm like, what are you, nuts? They're like 10 bucks a pack. Save your money, save your lungs. I lectured her for quite a while, and I felt kind of bad, so I bought her a bottle of Jack. I saw her a couple hours later, and she looked like shit. I said, "You ever smoke?" See a lot of drink in here, that's good. I don't drink anymore. I don't have a filter. Okay, I'm an alcoholic. When I drink, shit happens, man. After a good night out, I will wake up and say something like, "That's not my ceiling." Shit. Oh, shit. This cougar costume. Speaking of cougars, I am 43. I was feeling a little blues. I got my hair done, I got my nails done, I got waxed. You know what that means? Nothing. Nothing. So even sober, I totally suck at picking men. James, really hot guy. Yeah, tall, nice voice, sexy. Not my type. Because he has a job. The guys I'm really into are treatment, detox, recovery houses, prison. What I do is phone and find out when release day is. Park my car outside the gate. See if anyone needs a ride home. Or a home, whatever. Or I go fishing with a pack of smokes and some fishing line and run it through detox and see what I can come up with. You're a sicky sicky. Get them right out of detox, you can mold them a little. I don't know what the problem is with the guys. I was reading the paper, well, okay, I was reading the problems, but reading's still good. I was reading about alpha males. We all know what an alpha male is. James. The article says that women who choose alpha males create more brain cells and become smarter. And I'm pretty sure it's because I'm getting mixed up with alpha males and confident crackheads. I'm divorced. I was married to a bank robber. I know. I didn't divorce him because he was criminal, because that would be totally judging. I divorced him because he was a shitty bank robber. You're robbing banks and not getting caught. caught, well, that's just hot. If you get caught, you're just kind of a moron now, aren't you? I found I was robbing banks when Crime Stoppers came to my door with some photos. Just gonna examine pictures for the family album. Remember when the police came to my door and they said, you know, Melanie, if things don't go well, we might have to shoot him. So I said pretty much what any other distraught wife would say at the time. Okay. Sure, we are divorced. He got out last summer and we got back together and he asked me to marry him again. And I said yes. Because I'm a moron. And now we have to wait for sentencing before we can pick a date. There's a payoff for being with a guy in prison. I always know where he is. Hopefully he's not cheating on me. We're not together anymore, but I just like to do those jokes. So on my way here, some guy called me a giant. So I wanted to make sure that's what he really said, so I picked him up and I held him to my ear. I put him in one of those not-so-smart cars. If you push down and pull it back a little before you let it go, it goes really far. Thanks, I'm Melanie Rose.